Jesus is sin, I don't know what the moral principle of that would be, but I would suspect that it means that God was at point may not, Jesus would not be loving. But that didn't happen. That's a hypothetical issue. It didn't happen. So God has not stopped being loving. I'm not absolutely sure that he could, but I suspect that is the case.
If you believe perfection, perfect being can become imperfect, that's what it means. That
With your definition.
He could be not loving at all, right? Is God truth? Yes, of course he is truth.
I'm not sure about he is.
The truth. Can he be less than the truth and become not the truth and be opposite? Imperfect.
I'm not sure what that terminology means.
It is the source of all the truth, and he always speaks the truth.
Well, yeah, right. God always speaks the truth. Yes, absolutely. But that's not really what you were saying was far deeper than that.
So can he become imperfect and not always speak the truth in your concept of God?
While Jesus was a man on earth, he could have chosen to lie. He didn't, but he could have done. Satan genuinely tempted Jesus. He did not give in to Satan's temptation, but I believe the possibility was there that he could have done.
Fair enough. This is what you believe, right? We offer you Islam, an Islamic concept of God, where God is perfect all the time. We invite you to embrace this belief where listen,
that
Douglas,
perfection
listen.
naturally includes limitation.
Listen,
That perfection naturally includes limitation.
The concept we want you to embrace, invite you to, is God is perfect all the time. He never becomes imperfect. And that's one of the reasons why he's worthy of worship. A perfect being.
And ultimately, I think that understanding of God is illogical. Ultimately, I think that understanding of God is illogical. Because free from perfection means he doesn't have any limitations. But if you're free from perfection, you cannot in any way subject yourself. Therefore, that is a limitation. It naturally gives rise to a limitation. It becomes contradictory. It becomes contradictory. Therefore, I think it's illogical. That definition is illogical.
Let's have a look. So, if God has knowledge, did anyone give knowledge to God? The one God that we both believe in, right? Without making any difference to three centers of consciousness or not. Do you believe this one God received knowledge from outside?
No.
Right. So this is inherent.
Certainly for the sake of discussion, I would say no.
So this knowledge is inherent. Yeah?
Yes.
Can this knowledge be not perfect? It is inherent. In a being who did not begin to
It makes
exist.
sense to call knowledge perfect. Knowledge is knowledge.
If you were not given knowledge and you had it your own self, would your knowledge be limited?
My knowledge is limited.
Not you. Not you. A being that we're talking about who is God, who did not begin to exist, eternally in existence, possessing knowledge.
Right.
Would he be limited in his knowledge, like someone knows more than him, or someone restricts his knowledge?
There wouldn't be someone to restrict his knowledge, but
So his knowledge is unrestricted.
No. Just because there isn't someone to restrict doesn't mean that it's possible that there couldn't be a restriction.
By what?
Just because there's not an outside agent to do the restriction doesn't mean that the knowledge itself couldn't be restricted. As it happens, my understanding of Allah is his knowledge is unrestricted, and my understanding of Yahweh, as in the triune being, the whole of the triune being, is that his knowledge is unrestricted too.
So you believe the knowledge of Yahweh can be restricted?
No, I mean philosophically, the knowledge of a divine being could be restricted. As it happens, the two divine beings that we believe in, Allah and Yahweh, their knowledge isn't unrestricted. It isn't restricted. It's unrestricted.
We believe the knowledge of Allah is not restricted.
Yes, I understand that.
Do you believe the knowledge of Yahweh is not restricted?
Yes.
Okay. So if it's not restricted, there's no limitation. That means he knows without any limitation.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, okay. Certainly the Father, that's true of the Father, yeah.
If you have a being who has no limitation in the knowledge, is his knowledge perfect or imperfect?
I don't think it makes sense to call knowledge perfect or imperfect. It doesn't make sense to me. Knowledge is knowledge.
When I
To be
say
complete, if you have knowledge of everything, it doesn't make sense to call it perfect or imperfect. Knowledge is knowledge.
do you know anything about perfect love? There's no such thing, is it? Now you will say there is no such thing as perfect love. There is no such thing as perfect knowledge. There is no such thing as perfect forgiveness. There is no
There's
such
complete
thing.
knowledge. It's complete knowledge. I agree with complete knowledge. Yes.
So if something is complete,
Yahweh has complete knowledge. Allah has complete knowledge.
complete.
In as much as they exist at all.
So he has no
Obviously,
deficiency.
You believe Allah
So he has no deficiency in his complete knowledge. Because he's
his
not
knowledge. He has no deficiency in his
right.
knowledge.
That's what I mean by perfection.
Yes.
For you to make it simple, right? Right. So we invite you to worship God, Allah, who is perfect, complete in his knowledge, complete and perfect in his attributes.
Right.
Rather than someone who can be ignorant, weak, someone who doesn't know
I
what
made
he's
the
doing.
point that ultimately the Muslim concept of God is illogical, and I gave my reasons. I didn't explain it that well, but I tried to give my
Try
reasons why I
again.
believe
That's
that.
right.
And you were trying to respond to that.
Try again.
And your issue
Douglas,
about
I would like to give
doesn't
you
respond to that.
I would like you to give you the opportunity. How or why is the Muslim concept of God illogical?
Because the Muslim concept of God is that he's unlimited.
Why is
He's
that
unlimited.
illogical?
Because it naturally leads to a limitation. If he's unlimited, that means he can't become a man. One aspect, one consequence of that is that he can't become a man. But that's a limitation in itself. He can't become a man. He can't do this one thing. So the concept of an unlimited being naturally leads to a limitation. Therefore, it's illogical. It's self-contradictory.
You're making a statement like this. You know what? The reason why something is not infinite because it cannot be finite. If we affirm something is infinite, by definition, this something is not finite. But you're saying no, this is illogical. Why? Because the infinite cannot become finite, so it's illogical. Does that make any sense?
Because the alternative God in the discussion, actually, the Christian God, because I'm a Christian, is a God that did do that, yes.
Illogical. Look. If this universe is here, is this universe infinite or finite?
We don't know.
Okay. What are the options? Did this universe
It
have
could have a finite volume, it could have
Make
infinite
it
volume.
easy. Did the universe have a beginning?
Yes.
If it had a beginning,
We're talking-
ultimately it has to be based on cause of someone or something that is
uncreated.
uncreated.
Yeah, get right.
Right?
Yes.
Uncreated. Is that logical or illogical?
That's logical.
Logical. So you have to have a being, a cause for this universe who is uncreated, who is eternal, who is absolute, who is perfect.
Just because I believe the cause might be absolute and perfect doesn't mean that
Has to be.
philosophy tells me that the cause has to be absolute and perfect.
Has to be.
No.
If it's not absolute, then it's dependent on something else, right?
Well, okay, now you've given a
Okay.
definition of the word
The core-
absolute that I'm sure I don't think I would have given.
Is God dependent or independent
For what?
for anything and everything?
For most things, God is independent.
Is it? So for most things, that means he's dependent for something.
There might be some things which I can think of which he's dependent for. There might be
God
some things.
is dependent on something.
No, I said there might be some things which I can think of.
like what?
Well, certainly when Jesus came to earth, he was dependent on his Mary to give him food when he was a baby.
So now, as you realize, if you remove Jesus' incarnation, everything seems to be you are redefining logic, you are redefining perfection, is because you have a problem with Jesus becoming like that. If that was the case, and you viewed it differently, actually look, infinite is infinite. So if someone like Jesus Christ doesn't fit in the equation, shouldn't you be thinking, actually, my belief in Jesus may be totally wrong, totally illogical instead? You are redefining logic, redefining perfection, redefining infinity, just because you have Jesus Christ who has done all of that contradictory to logic and rationality.
One thing I know is I'm a limited human being, and if I'm to learn about God, God has to reveal himself to me.
Has God
When I
revealed
look
to you?
at Jesus, I see that's what God has done. When I look at the Bible and I look at Jesus, that's what I see God doing, revealing himself to me. So therefore,
When you look
if
into
my
the
logic doesn't fit the God I see revealing himself to me, then my logic is the one that has to be wrong. So your argument is, because your logic doesn't make sense to you, therefore you should believe in Islam. Well, I would say that.
I said, you understand perfection, completion.
I understand your definition of it.
Yes.
I don't
And
necessarily think your definition you want to be
the
using.
God that you want to worship, he is not complete because he can be incomplete.
By your definitions of these words, yes.
Do you agree with the definitions?
Not always, no.
Sometimes you agree, sometimes you disagree.
Yeah.
Why don't we have a common ground where we agree with the definitions? Right?
But then that leads, the problem with them is then leads to sentences that look like they're heretical. Where just because the definition's bad. The problem with that is you then end up saying things that look like they're heretical just because you've got bad definitions.
What I said, if you hold heretical views, that's
No.
up to you.
It's not about having heretical views. It's about saying things that look heretical just because you've created the words with bad definitions. That's the problem about accepting definitions.
If God gave us language, we can use the language to understand God, right? Do you agree?
Yes.
Right. In the way God described himself, has he described himself consistently throughout the times where he is like this? Or is it only in Christianity?
Like which?
Like he came and became ignorant? Like he came and became, not fully perfect?
No, because in the Old Testament he hadn't become ignorant. It was only from the New Testament that he became ignorant.
So you have a problem in the New Testament time. That's why the problem
No,
occurs.
I don't have a problem with it.
Shouldn't you? If
Because
God
that's revealing himself to me. That's the New Testament is part of what God has revealed himself to me.
If God reveals to you in the book called the Puranas or Bhagavad Gita or the Upanishad of the Hindus, and it tells you that God incarnates into a turtle, into a fish, into a flower, you will say, that's how God reveals to me, right? You will have no problem accepting it.
When it comes to the New Testament, we have the empty tomb to back it up.
Wait. If God revealed to you,
I don't know if there's a central miracle to support back it up.
Douglas, if you're born in India, it's most likely you would believe in these things, right?
That's quite possible.
Possible.
Yeah.
Suppose now you were born in a Hindu family, and this is what your scripture is. Now you meet Christians and you meet Muslims. What would you say? Which one is the correct concept of God? Oh, my revelation says God became a turtle. He became an avatar. One of the avatars was a turtle or a fish. So that's what you're going to believe in, right? Isn't it? You're going to suspend your rationality and you're going to accept
I don't know enough about Hinduism to know if that is the belief in Hinduism.
Do you know how long you've been saying this for?
It's been made up. Right, but I do know that in
Douglas.
Christianity there is a central miracle, the empty tomb,
Douglas, listen.
to back up the truth of it.
Do you know how long you have played this card? I don't know enough about Hinduism since the first time we met and we discussed. Many years ago. And
I don't
still,
think it was the
and
first
still,
time. I don't think it was the first time.
When I say
It was
first time,
very early on.
when I say first time, many years ago since we talked. And you keep on using the same ignorance card. I don't know enough about Hinduism. That's not good enough.
I'm saying in Christianity there's a central miracle. That's what makes it stand out.
What miracle?
The empty tomb.
Were you there?
The empty tomb.
Were you there?
The evidence backs
No.
up.
Were
The
you-
evidence. I wasn't there. No.
You weren't there. So you were not there and you call that a miracle.
Yes.
What miracle is it?
The resurrection of Jesus.
What miracle was it?
Resurrection of Jesus.
What miracle
A dead
was
man came back from the dead. A dead man.
it? Did he
came
die in the first place?
Yes.
Were you there?
No, I was not.
Right.
No, I wasn't.
So how do you know he was dead?
Because blood, when they stick a spear in him, blood and water came out.
And that means
does
he's
not
dead?
hap- Yes, it does. That can't happen unless he was dead.
Hasn't people done that?
What?
Can you not do the same experiments? Be on the cross, pierce through, and blood comes out? Are you saying
Blood came out. Yes, maybe. I said blood and water came out together. That can't happen unless you're dead.
Has the experiment been done? Because you're talking about science and medical science now. If you haven't done any experiments to back this up, this is a wishful thinking. Now give me the medical establishment doing this experiment and saying, look, the reason why you can prove someone's dead, you pierce through and blood and water comes out. Have you got anything to back up?
I mean, no.
So it's a faith only. So it's not any
No.
evidence.
I've heard medical sources. I've heard medical doctors talk about this.
So can you now provide experiments from the 2,000 years of Christian history where people have done that? They pierced through.
I've heard medical doctors give arguments.
No, I don't want arguments. I don't want arguments. I want evidence that someone was actually on the cross. They pierced through because crucifixion happened for a long time.
That's not something you can do as
No,
an experiment. is it?
you
can't
provide the
experiment,
evidence.
You can't do those sorts of experiments.
Excuse me. Are you saying Jesus was the only person who was during Roman times crucified allegedly?
No.
Right. There are many people, and crucifixion didn't stop them there, did it?
They didn't normally sit the spears in.
Right. So, do you find any evidence that yes, if you pierce through someone who's on the cross, and then
I've heard medical doctors talk about
no,
this.
I don't want talks, rumors. I'm not interested in your rumors. I'm interested in facts. Where is the fact that this is what happened from someone's
The
time?
medical doctor analyses the details of that event.
Not interested in rumors.
The conclusion that
No,
he
no, no.
said,
When you
what's
talk
wrong
about,
with
look,
that?
I want physical evidence that yes, if you put someone on the cross,
Well, even I don't have even what I say. I can't remember the details of these what these medical
then
doctors
don't
said.
then do not say this is evidence. This is a faith claim.
No, it's not.
You can believe that Jesus actually went to Mars made of cheese. You can believe that.
If I spent,
That's your faith.
if I went to university and spent 3 years studying physics, and the conclusion of that was that the universe is expanding, but then I forgot the details of what the evidence of that view up is.
Listen, Douglas.
It's not a faith.
Listen, Douglas.
It's a belief based on
What I'm
evidence.
saying is,
Just 'cause I don't have the
if you
evidence
make
at my fingertips.
if you make a claim that the reason why you consider it's a fact that he died because of he was on the cross and someone pierced through, this can be replicated. I want evidence from replication. Otherwise, it's just a faith. It's not an evidence.
I dispute that.
I will dispute that. You have a theory. This is your theory, not a fact.
It's not my theory.
It's your belief theory, isn't
Other
it?
people's reasons.
No, I don't want reasons. I want actual evidence. So next time, when you talk about that he was dead, bring actual evidence that he was
All
dead.
our discussion today has been reasoning things out.
So this
Mainly
is what I like.
you've been reasoning things out, but you're not willing to let other people reason things out.
What I'm saying is, the moment you say something is a fact, I am sorry, I demand evidence, not your theories. Okay? So next time, I want evidence that he was dead, then to talk about that he was resurrected. Because resurrection only can happen if you're dead in the first place, right? So establish that he was dead. Okay, we have to go and pray, and we will continue the discussion until next time. You take care. Okay? Take care. Salah.
بشريعته كنز الكرم مولى النعم هادي الأمم بشريعته الله